Well, hello everyone. This is, I guess, El Bethel's cooking show. Yesterday in our church chat, to keep each other company, I mentioned that I was going to make macaroni and cheese, and the elect lady talked about how good it was, so people want the recipe. So here I go. I guess anything for the saints. I'm just the saints, just whatever they want out of me. Well, okay, so I have water boiling enough to cover 6 cups of macaroni, elbow macaroni. One thing I would say to you, don't buy like the expensive pasta. I have found that the expensive pasta seems to soak up all of the liquid, and then your macaroni and cheese ends up dry. Now also, I heavily salt my water. So I'm going to take 6 cups of elbow pasta. It says to cook it for 6 minutes for al dente. Therefore, instead of 6 minutes, I'm going to cook it for 5 minutes. I can't stand macaroni and cheese that tastes like it's meant for like some kind of like health clinic home for people who have no teeth and can't chew. Okay, and whatever you do too, don't put oil in your water. The Italians consider that to be a sin, so all right, don't do that. Okay, so it's boiled for 5 minutes, 1 minute under al dente. I have a colander. I'm not just pouring it into the sink, but you're going to pour that off. And if you waste any of it in the sink, please don't eat it, because sinks are known for being a germ breeding ground. I also I rinse mine with cold water, again, to stop the cooking process. You don't want macaroni and cheese that's gummy, okay? And then I'm just going to drain the water from this. Don't you all laugh at my hair if my hair is shaking. Okay. Ooh, Lord. Macaroni looks like it's praising God. Then I'm just going to set this here, and then we'll go to the next step. All right, let's go to our next step. I have 4 tablespoons of butter. I'm going to start with that. I have 4 tablespoons of flour. We're going to make a cheese sauce. You're just going to melt your butter. It's melting. Now I'm going to add the 4 tablespoons of flour. And yes, I really do cook like this. My family can tell you, as far as having everything measured. And Isaac can tell you, my whole family. Actually, I do most of the cooking in our house. Oh no, hurry up and warm up the heavy cream quickly. As quick as possible. Okay, my nephew is supposed to be helping me now. Let me turn the stove down because you don't want the flour to burn. So you see what I'm doing? I'm just gonna go ahead and take it off of the heat. I hope you can hear me. I'm taking it off the heat because I forgot to warm up 4 cups of heavy cream. The reason I warm the heavy cream is if you pour it in cold, it causes the flour to clump up, all right? Okay, is that done? All right. Bring that to me. Thank you. Let me turn my heat back up. Medium-high heat. I'm adding a little, and I'm stirring. And then I'll add the rest of it. Now I'm adding 1 cup of Colby Jack and 1 cup of sharp cheddar. You just add that to your mixture and let the cheese melt. Don't burn it. Okay, and that's the second. So let's move to our next step. That cheese sauce, here's our pasta that's been waiting. We're going to add that cheese sauce to the macaroni and cheese. I hope you all really make this. I took the time to do the video, so I hope you really make it. I promise you, it's good. It's always a hit. All right. So now that we have our cheese sauce, let me toss this glove to the side. Well, all right, so then I mix the cheese sauce around, distribute it evenly. See what I'm doing? Ooh, this is when all of you should be saying, ooh, ah. All right. Next, I have here 5 cups of Colby Jack and 4 cups of sharp cheddar. Now you're going to see with my recipe, I add absolutely no eggs. I absolutely hate eggs. And I can taste them when people add it to their macaroni. And so therefore, I don't add any eggs. And you see, I just begin to stir. All right, now I have 3 cups of milk. This is a 2 cup measuring. This is a 1 cup. That's not heavy cream. That's milk. So now I've added the milk and I'm just mixing it around. I'm telling you, everybody loves it. All right, then I take pepper. If you wish. If you don't like pepper, then you know, don't use pepper. And I'm not going too crazy with it. I know some of you are going, dang, Dr. G, looks like a lot of pepper to me, but it is 6 cups of pepper. So now you can kind of see about how much it is. Now normally, my water is heavily salted. So I normally don't add much salt, but I will taste this. Okay, I'm back. And you know what? Don't dip the fork in case you, even though I haven't eaten off of it, but in case you have to go back again. A little bit more salt. Now look at this. Sister Melvina and Brother Lee, when I moved into this house, they gave me a housewarming gift, this beautiful basket, and this was in it, and you press this button. And now the salt is coming out. I'm using sea salt. I love this thing. Because normally, you know, you grind it, but this is just ease. Okay, I can hear you all. Like, Dr. G, all that sodium, it's not that much, trust me. And then I'm just going to stir that around. Make sure that's in. And then I have a 13x9 disposable, and I think they call it like a lasagna pan. And then I'm just going to pour that in. So here. I can hear my mom. Boy, you better get all that in there. All right. Then I have some extra cheese just to put on the top. You know, some of the saints I've known, been at our church a long, long time, who I, have gotten to know well over the years. Now, Sister Terry, right now, let me tell you, that sister is going crazy. She loves cheese. She loves cheese. Sometimes back in the day, to the church picnic, she even wore a SpongeBob shirt. Okay, so now you're ready to put it in the oven at 350 degrees for 30 minutes. I don't cover it. And as you can see, I also put it on a baking sheet so that you don't run into any spills in the oven. Okay, see you in 30 minutes. Okay, here's the finished product after 30 minutes. Let's dig into it. All right. So, oh, did you hear that little crunch at the top? Oh, Lord. Saints. Oh, gosh. We don't want to be gluttonous, so we're not going to eat too much. Just a small serving. Can you all see that? Look at how creamy it is. And it warms up so well. Look at that. Oh, yes. All right. Let's try it. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh. It is so delicious. Doesn't need any salt or anything. Well, I hope you enjoyed that recipe. Good eating to you. Bye.